I traded my Carl Yastrzemski rookie card that was right here. I'll tell you what I traded it for. Hey, it's Mike. Thanks for tuning back in. So about a week ago, this card right here went missing. I mentioned this in my Attic Find Friday video yesterday. Nobody noticed. Nobody said anything anyway, which I found interesting. I was sure once I took it down and did a few videos throughout the week that somebody would say, hey, where's your Yaz rookie card? And nobody did, which is great, I guess. But you guys are just usually so observant that I fully expected somebody would notice this. So here's what happened. I got a private message on Instagram. And by the way, what would you trade your #1 PC guy's rookie card for? Let me know in comments. I got a private message on Instagram on September 1st, so not very long ago, from Vintage Guy 71, who I've been following on Instagram for a long time. We've communicated back and forth privately quite a few times. Just somebody who has a great collection and is easy to talk to. He private messaged me saying, hey, that Yaz behind you, what grade is that? And I said it's a 2.5. And I by the way, the Yaz I bought myself on eBay in 2020, late 21, early 22. Bought it on eBay, got it graded myself through SGC. So yeah, I've got a little, I feel like I get a personal attachment to cards that I buy and I grade myself. But so anyway, he messages me and says, what grade is it? I tell him 2.5. And I get these kinds of messages a lot. I don't really think much of it. But then he says, would you be interested in upgrading to a PSA 4? And I said, of course I would, depending on the centering. So he offered a trade, and I said, I'm up for it, sure. Why would I trade my Yaz for another Yaz? Well, I'm doing the Carl Yastrzemski PSA set registry, the basic tops, basically. And the only Yaz card I have in an SGC holder is the rookie card. Now, would I trade this mantle for a PSA mantle? Nope, because I'm not doing the PSA set registry on those. But I've been thinking a lot about how do I get the Yaz card in a PSA holder. Do I cross it? I really don't want to do that. I have another one that's raw, but I'm getting that autographed. And by the way, several people guessed that I was getting it autographed, which was a great guess. It tells me that you guys know me. I have another one that I'm sending off to get autographed this fall. Another guess was that it was getting crossed, which is another good guess. But then Rob of Commenting Collector emailed me and photoshopped in a Jack Morris card right there. So yeah, good guess. A bunch of Jack Morris guesses. I'm never gonna live that video down. You guys will always joke about that, and I love it. So this guy, Vintage Guy 71, his name is Bruce. He was very easy to negotiate with. And this is my first trade since 2021 when I traded a Derek Jeter rookie PSA 5 for a Shaquille O'Neal rookie PSA 5. It was such an easy trade. I had a duplicate of Jeter. And before that, it had been early 1990s when I would trade pretty much anything for a Juan Gonzalez or Ken Griffey Jr. card. So I'm hesitant to make a trade because I get attached to my cards, but this is one that I was planning on changing out anyway. And so it was good timing by Bruce. Bruce, big Red Sox fan. He's in New England, and I thought, yeah, I could do this, and I'll have my card. So I traded him cash and my SGC 2.5 for his PSA 4. And the centering is pretty close to what mine was on the old one. PSA 4, as you can see. I was very happy with that trade. Now, we agreed on the trade, and then we both shipped the cards off on Tuesday of this week. Sent the tracking information. Mine got to him on Thursday, but the tracking information got stuck. It didn't update. And I got worried. I shouldn't have been. I acknowledged that, and I acknowledged it during those couple of days that I shouldn't be worried. This is going to be fine because I know Bruce's name, I know his address, and he's not scamming me. But there is that little thought in the back of my brain that says, where's my card? And then the tracking all updated Friday morning saying it was almost to its destination, and then it got delivered. So I went and I picked it up immediately and at my post office box. So I've added it to my PSA set registry. I am now in 89th on the Carl Yastrzemski Basic Topps PSA set registry. So getting there. I have 11 Yaz cards off of the PSA right now, all 1960s. So I'm excited about those. Still got some more I've got to do, obviously. But yeah, slowly but surely. And I'll never be number 1 or even number 10. But once I have all 24 years of his Basic Topps cards, and then like the All-Star cards and things like that, then I'll be happy. I don't care about the grades for the most part. I've talked about this before, but I don't want to buy a PSA 5 when I can get a 6 for $5 more. But that's really, I'm not going to spend $500 on a 7 when I can get a 6 for $60. That's just my thinking. So let me know, would you make this trade? It was an easy decision for me, but I'm curious to know what your thoughts are. And now, I'm going to put this up here. Yes. A couple quick updates. Monday, I'm releasing another episode with Chris Sewell, episode number 2, the first one on my channel. So check that out. I'll probably post it in the morning, is my plan, just like he does. I think he posts his at 9 a.m. Eastern time. So I'll do the same thing. And I also tweeted at Joe Posnanski, the best sports writer in America. I've read everything he's written for the last 10 or 15 years. And I just got his book in, and so I tweeted at him saying, hey, come on my channel, let's talk about baseball cards and your book. And he agreed to. So I'm working through his publicist to get him on, and I think that'll be awesome. Talking to Joe Posnanski, yeah, it'll be fun. Hopefully I'll work that out in the next few days and have him on. That's it, though. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you tomorrow morning for my Sunday morning Clearing the Bases episode.